Hey guys, this is Tony here with episode 270 Rare Godzilla Reprints Top 10. No, you're not mistaken. So our On the Hunt video, we had this same thing up there. Nikki and I are back in the shop. Hey Nikki, how are you doing? We've got some air we have to clear, dirty laundry as you would say. I got so much stuff in here. But that was supposed to be 164 of our On the Hunt video. This is our top 10 Godzilla Rare Reprints. Look at that shirt. Holy crap. Got this for Father's Day. Nobody could find it to give it to me. Turns out it was washed and folded and put into my laundry. Thank you, Marion and the boys. I really appreciate it. Nikki, you had nothing to do with this. Where's my dad's gift? Oh, yeah. His presence is his presence. All right, shut up. All right, so we're going to get into this week's episode. Go check us out on episode 164, even though it says 270, where we do a reveal of these beautiful rare Godzilla reprints. So Nicholas and I have done a deep dive research. We got all kinds of information for you. This was a real key find here from one of our local comic book stores, Acme Comics. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We're going to get into it. But before we get going, we've got 2 new subscribers, Diluted Dialogue and Royal Green. Welcome to the hunt. We interact with everybody that leaves comments, and we just want to say thanks for supporting us. Let me get rid of that. Okay, I used to throw these at Nikki, but then he got mad at me, and I don't want him mad at me anymore. So did you get some more Hush comics in frames? Oh, yeah, I did touch base with you. I'm going to go off camera here real quick. But we did, Marion got me these 2 packs. You can get them from Michael's. They will directly ship to you. Our local store was sold out, so then we had to order them online. So then, excuse me, we did get, oh, the air conditioning was soft. So we did get this one. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So what I did, I'm just going to show you down here. But look at that. Is that not gorgeous? That is beautiful. A little shiny. But I don't know. It's better up here. But yeah, wall hanger. So we did get a normal cover. And then I'm going to say that. Sorry, Nick. And then we did get a foil cover. So I was at one of the local comic shops. And they had it on the counter. Somebody didn't want it. And I was like, ooh, shiny. Unfortunately, this presents really well. I don't know if you can see it. But that's the foil version. I think the back of the book is kind of damaged, but it's okay. It's not in super minty fresh, but it presents really well. And I'm going to hang that up on the wall. But we are down, I think we've got 3 more issues to go. So I had to get an extra frame because I have one accounted for. All right, let me get out of the way. But yeah, thanks for asking. I got that out of the way. It says, hey, whatever happened with Nick and your $15 guaranteed foil promotion? All right, Nick, we're here. We're talking. We're normal. We're okay. So episode 154, it was delayed. I think it's coming out soon. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It shows the weekly comic books. It shows some Mark Spears. And then we get into the logistics of promotion. And we had you pay $15. I'll still make that announcement. We had a promotion where he said, I guarantee you a foil book in the blind bag for $15. And we opened them live until we got to a foil book, and then we sent it in. So what Nikki found out and pointed out to me is that there are, there's more foil books available than there are regular books. And by opening them all up, I was losing money. And I didn't say accidentally, even though I verbally communicated and wrote in the description that it was only 1 of 3 foils in reference to that you could win. That was a non-invincible number 1. So you had the Marvel team up you could win. You could have the preview advanced copy number 2 you could win. Or you could get the reprint foil first appearance of Battle Beast. Those are what you could win. I got caught up in a moment. I think Michael was here with me. And we pulled a 1 in 100, which by the terms of service should have stayed here, but I promised it to the gentleman who paid the $15. We did ship those out. Everybody at the beginning of the promotion, all their books were shipped out. But then Nicholas caught wind of what we were doing and showed me that we opened up like 9 bags to sell, you know, three $15 books, and it wasn't sound investment. And then we were discussing it live, not live, but in our pre-recorded show, and we were on the camera, and he didn't throw bags at me, but he did show me the math and showed me that I was wrong, and I should have communicated to him in the future about running my promotions. So that promotion is over, but he did. What is this? Where's it at? We have a blind bag for what we're talking about right now. So Nick wanted to clarify. Terry, I want one, please. Open it on your show. Whatever I get, I get. Just wanted to forever be part of your show. So, Terry, thank you very much. We have these available blind bags. We have 13 left out of how many of other ones that we've gotten in. But Terry, we are going to open this for you. Nikki and I, we're okay. He just was upset that I didn't understand how math works, and I had to edit him out of that video. So you can see the edited video either today or tomorrow. It's no big deal. We're okay. But thanks for asking. And this is upside down. I'm gonna get this out of the way, and I am gonna just hit the switch button. It's no trickiness here, but I did cut the top because I forgot it's upside down. So let's see what you got, Terry. This is no big deal. It looks like a cover A. All right. Well, there we go. And issue number 2 just came out this Wednesday, so you need to go to your local comic shop. Terry, thank you very much. I will put that in a bag and board right now, and we will ship them out. And then Nicholas made a comment that we are out of Geminis. So if you don't know what Geminis are, I got more. So these beautiful little origami looking things turn into these guys. Address. Woo. Anyways, but and this is what you ship your comic books in. So I got 4 more, Nick, if you want to take these. Very good. All right. Sorry. Little delay. Take that, Nick. We got to get that going. All right, so there we go. And that's part of the problem, right? That's what Nicky was trying to point out to me, is that sometimes your mouth speaks words before your brain thinks them. So we're going to get going. All right, enough of that. Did we cover everybody? I think we did. Oh, all right, so this week's books are featuring Godzilla. Here we go. Let's just get right into it. So this is Volume 2, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And I sit in front of Nicholas. I sound it out, and it looks like it says burnt anus. But it's actually pronounced Bertanus. So there you go. I giggled like a little schoolboy that said a naughty thing, and I just did it again. But this one is goes between $15 and $25, and this is a newsstand. So while we were doing our video, Nicholas did point out that we have a bunch of newsstand stuff. So that's at number 10 for $20. That is awesome. All right, there we go. We'll get going. You guys start talking again. So we got to load up my machine. We literally got back in here. It was like 80, like almost 80 degrees. So it was like a high of 101. Felt like we were dying. But it's cool in here, thank goodness. Yeah, if you think 80 is cool, but we got the fan blowing. I know I'm distracted. So what we found out, and the reason why we got all excited, I go back to the big wall, is I'm going to show you. This is Godzilla. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and that is Godzilla, King of the Monsters, issue 13, issue 5. But the difference between volume 2 and the reprint miniseries, that's of number 5 of 6. I'm going to put that back up there. It's at number 10. All this data that we found out. So volume 2 was an ongoing series from 95. All right. This one right here is a Dark Horse Classics Godzilla King of the Monsters. These covers are done by an artist called Bob Eggleton. And Bob Eggleton's out of the Northeast. He's known for his fantasy art, dragons. He's done some Magic the Gathering art also, but his sci-fi stuff is what his main interest, and awesome Godzilla. So he's an oil painter and does these beautiful covers. So everybody looks for his covers and they command a higher price in the secondary market. This mini-series, Dark Horse Classics 1 through 6, recollects, I'm just going to tell you, recollects, oh help me, short stories that appear in the back of stories compiled, and or a couple of one-shots. So it kind of gives you all the extra Godzilla stuff that you can't find out in the wild into a 6-issue miniseries. Then it took and did every cover by Bob Eggleton. All right, cool. So this book right down here is issue 5. Goes between $15 and $25 on average, $20, fair market value. So it's got a couple ticks along the side. I've seen these between $50 and $60 in mint condition, newsstand. Holy crap! So even with a couple of imperfections, still gets a $20 value. This is kind of fine, maybe fine plus if we're trying to do that. But we'll put that up on the wall. That's at number 9 for $20. Here's look at that Earth X collection that we got. This is the remainder of our bags. I'm not trying to promote anything at all. Hey, Coach Simmons, that's Last Ronin number 2. We've kind of pulled some for you. And then new books that we have to process. So this stuff right here has got nothing to do with this. Nikki wanted me to clean it up, but I don't have any room. Nothing's there. All right, Nick, come on. You got to hurry up. You're hitting the button too fast for me. So all the stickery stuff. So this is Godzilla, Dark Horse Classics, Godzilla Kings of the Monsters, 4 of 6, newsstand, covered by Bob Eggleton. Beautiful looking book. Love that one. Goes between $20 and $30, fair market value. You know, we dropped the low, we dropped the high, $25. Going up on a big wall. This is a claim sale. All you got to do is type claim down in the comments and tell us which issues that you're looking for. All you got to do is hit the like and subscribe. You'll save 10% off your order. Just get with Nikki through Messenger and right here on our YouTube channel, Instagram, and or TikTok. Nick's on all the social media things for me, so I really appreciate that. Number 7. Oh my goodness, I'm all out of breath. I'll give you some more information. Look at this beautiful looking cover. This is issue number 1. This is also a newsstand by Eggleton, like we discussed. This one goes between $20 and $30 in this condition. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see a few looking spine ticks on the left-hand side here. But overall, it presents beautiful, and it's got a value of 25 big ones. Let's put that up on the wall. If you stick around to the end of the video, you know this is a claim sale. All my shows are a claim sale. All you got to do is stick around to the end of the video. I'll tell you how to save over 25% off. Nikki's like, don't we do this at halftime? Normally you're right, Nick, but my brain's all over the place. This is Dark Horse Classics, Godzilla King of the Monsters, another newsstand cover by Bob Eggleton. 2 of number 6, $25 to $35. I really like that one. And that is the spaceship G-Force is what I think it's called. But beautiful book for 30 big ones. Put that up on the wall. And we're not even doing it. Got to go to solo, Nikki. Hit solo. There we go. You heard all that description of that beautiful book. That's what it looks like. Now we'll go to the big wall. Nikki's like, relax. He's not gonna crowd me. Oh, and Nick's pick is back for this week. Nick, what did you pick this week? It is dun dun dun. Look at that. So this is the first issue of this series that we're presenting. It is called The Terror of Godzilla, Dark Horse Classics. Notice that across the top. This is issue number 6, Into the Pit. This cover artist is Art Adams, and Nicholas wanted me to make fun of it because Godzilla, every time we see a movie, you see him under the ground or under the ocean or under the water, that he is a force of nature, and that into the pit shouldn't bother him at all. But no, Nick wanted to explain to you who Art Adams is. He was known for his first artwork from Long Shot. Here's something you did know. Art Adams is also from the Northeast, but he's actually living here in North Carolina somewhere. We don't know quite where. The joke is if you spot him, it'd be like seeing Bigfoot. But we love Art Adams' artwork. And we first went to the store to get these comic books because we were looking for issue number 1, which is Art Adams' art of the second volume of Godzilla. And then 9, 10, and 11 were all Bob Eggleton covers. So if you're ever trying to find volume 2, you got to get number 1, 9, 10, 11. What we did not know is that this reprint right here is the first time that series, that Godzilla, was printed in color, and it reprints the issues 1 through 6 limited series of Dark Horse back in 1985, right, Nick? Yeah, very cool. That's why he wanted me to. This is Nikki's pick, and I think we have 2 of these. It's the first one we have 2. They both have similar flaws, but they're both newsstand. They're both got the value of $30. If you do a big game hunter, that's not going to include the duplicates. If 1 or 2 is available, you can tell us which one you want. But I'm assuming it'll be the higher value if you're trying to get them all. All right, that's Nick's pick. There we go. Nice. Oh, this one's beautiful. I'm going to show you side by side here. Difference in value. But we're at the halfway point. I already went over. This is a claim sale. Hope you guys are doing well. Nicholas is hard at work. We have gotten 3 orders. Plus, we got Terry's Battle Beast number 1. We did open it live, Terry. So you're forever commemoratively in our video. Sorry, it wasn't a big banger. But as Nikki pointed out, it could have been any of the foils, and it could have been any of the variants, or number 1. That's how we should have worded it to begin with. There we go. All right, Nick's got that. All right, sorry, I don't know why I'm touching that again. I still felt bad. I still feel bad. I didn't say anything that we regret saying, but I don't like not getting along with people, and it's nothing customers have done. This is just family stuff. We got to vent. We got to vent and get it out. All right, we're over. All right, guys, we're at the halfway point. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get to it. Number 5 of this week. Look at that. So you have a choice at number 5. This is Dark Horse Classics, Terror of Godzilla number 1. This is the very first time Godzilla was ever in color. And these are both newsstands, but we have 2 variants and values, different degrees of issues. I think this one has some ticks, but it's got a corner crunch like up here, and then this one does not have the corner crunch, but it does have a couple of ticks. So in this value, you're worth anywhere between $20 and $40. So you have a choice of value. We'll put that up on the big wall. Just got to let Nikki know which one you want, and then we'll get it to you. I'm going to put the smaller one behind it at number 5. It's a beautiful Art Adams cover. Oh, this one's gorgeous. So number 4 this week, a rare printings of Godzilla, none other than Dark Horse Classics Godzilla King of the Monster, issue number 3 of 6. Look at that. Newsstand cover by Eggleton. Dang it. Goes between $30 and $40 in this condition. A solid pickup at $35. Now, I've seen some of these books go as high as $50 to $70 just for the regular newsstand in mint condition. So there you go. And fine, right? These are well above good, very good. They're at fine, very fine. And there's a couple here that could qualify for near mint. But Nick's got them on the low end, just so we don't try to take advantage of anybody. Number 3 this week. Gosh, that's a beautiful looking cover. This is that series, the first time Godzilla was in color. This is issue number 2. Reprints of that 1 through 6. I forgot to tell you, it was a black and white miniseries that reprinted the story of Godzilla, Japanese movie from 1984, 85, depending on what publication you're reading. But it's pretty cool to have manga art and then have it colorized. All right, this one goes between $30 and $40 and a solid pickup at $35. There we go. Just got to move along. Boom. We are, I'm going to say we, Nick, ever since he was little, we always enjoyed Godzilla. But Michael, Max, and Jackie, even Marion, my parents, mom and dad, how you guys doing? Look at that. So we have 2 of the next one, and they are very similar in grade. But look at that. That is number 2 of this week. This is a newsstand cover by Art Adams. And what I did not know is that whole reprint, all covers were done by Arthur Adams. And he is also known as Author Adams, but he goes by Art Adams. These books go between $35 and $45 in this condition, and that's a solid pickup at $40. Now, you can tell me which one you want. Can you tell? Can you see? It's all right. If you were to tell me you wanted the better one, they're very similar. Pretty cool. Number 1, we're getting to the end of this week. Number 1, beautiful looking book. This one's got some value to it. So look at that. This is a beautiful cover of Godzilla chasing in on G-Force. That's the crew that flies that machine. I do remember that movie, Nikki. But issue number 5 of 6, beautiful Art Adams cover. I've seen this one is anywhere between $75 and $150. It's crazy. I don't know, all the stores that we've looked up online, they are sold out. Nobody has this in stock. And then if you go to eBay, some people have some really, I don't know if they're fishing for $150, but we've got it here below the lowest one on eBay is what we've got. But this one goes between $75 and $150. You can get it $60. Love that one. Up on a big wall. Getting down to it. Last 2. Holy crap. Last 2. That's the number 1. We're getting to the bonus this week. Every week we have a bonus. Dun 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 dun. This week's bonus is, we saved the best for last. Look at this. This is Godzilla. Notice that they don't have King of the Monsters on the bottom of the book. I believe they did that so they could take advantage of this beautiful art piece by Bob Eggleton. Yeah, I've said his name a lot. This is another newsstand. Holy crap. Being a newsstand, this commands pricing between, I don't know, I was going to say between $90 and $160, but this is really close to being clean. They both are. You know why I said both? Because we don't have one, but we have 2 of them. I am so glad I got the extra copies because I was going to get them for Michael. And Michael's still eligible, but you guys have first crack at them. As always, these pricing for all these books are good for the first 48 hours. All you got to do is contact us, and we'll give you current pricing. If they go up, we will let you know. If they go down, we will honor the new lower price, because if we go up, we also have to go down. We don't just go up, 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 up. Let's get that up on a big wall. Beautiful books. Love it. Presents beautifully. Bonus. So this week's hunt total, I was going to say it's 2 main series, but if we do the math right, 1 through 6, you get all the Godzilla King of the Monster reprints. But the Terror of Godzilla, we are missing issue number 3. I'm doing a shout out to anybody out there in YouTube land or Instagram or my TikTok followers. We are missing Dark Horse Classics Terror of Godzilla issue number 3. Maybe we could work out a trade. Maybe I just pay cash for it. let me know. We'll work something out. Nick's open for bartering. Yeah, we'll do that. We do trade a lot. But so we were missing one of the Terror of Godzillas, and we replaced it with burnt Tannis. That gives us our 12 for this week. That's a hell of a hunt. This week's hunt total for all these Godzilla books have a value. Are you ready for this? Over $425. Hey James, that, sir, is a hell of a hunt. That's a callback. Hey James, hope you're doing well. And if you know you're a big game hunter, that a big game hunter is somebody who buys all 12 of these books. You can get them for $315 with free shipping in the continental US of A. Outside the continental US of A, it'll be $15 off the actual cost of shipping. Remember, that does not include duplicates. If one or something sells before a big game hunter comes into it, whatever's left, you will still get the 25% value if you're still interested. All right, let me get out of the way. Love the new mic. Those are some good looking books. I love the new mic. Nicholas, it flashes colors on us and we can tap to mute it. So if we ever get into an argument, again, I just hit the bottom of it and then nobody can hear us. They just could see us. Oh, wrong button. They could just see us doing this stuff. or have you, we're going to reenact it, or have you throw those at me again because you told me I'm an idiot. I'm still not over it, Nick. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in on this week. We've got some cool stuff for you coming up. We've got a couple on the hunt videos. I still got new books. 514 is sitting right there ready to go. Nick's got that up. We'll do that next. But we're headed down to Florida this weekend. We'll do an on the hunt video of Emerald City there in St. Pete, Florida. Hey, Neil. How are you doing? A buddy of mine since I was down in Florida when high school and college, that time frame. But we're out of here. Nick, what do you say? He says, see ya on the next Top 10.